Good day and welcome to molecule6.com training video for the JForex Managing Orders Advanced. Okay, so today I want to show you how this managing orders work. Of course, the first thing that you will need to do is take the files that I will be sending you by email and put it in the right folder. So on the email that you will be receiving, the attached files, there's one that is a strategy and the other one is for the sound. Of course, we're talking here about the advanced version. So if it's not the advanced, well, you don't have the sound file. That's all. So what you will need to do is go on your My Document folder, then into My Strategies. And into My Strategies, you will go and drop your Managing Order Advanced, and of course it will be your login information at the end here, and you drop it into that folder. Now, in that folder, you also have a file, okay? And in the file, there is a sound. Okay, if there are not there and sounds with an S is not there, please do create those subfolder inside the strategy, then file, then sounds, and then unzip and drop all the sound files that you have inside your zip file, and drop the sound files in that sound folder. Okay. Now, when this is done, you need to close your platform if it was open, and then reopen it, and then click on your strategy, then open strategy, and when it opens, you have your strategies, and then you can double click on the ones that is the Managing Order Advanced version. Okay, so here if we leave our cursor over it, the Managing Orders Advanced appear, and you have it on your strategies available. Okay, now notice that there's a small red smile here, so it means that it's not activated yet. Okay, so to activate it, okay, it will not do anything on your chart. Okay, but to activate it, you need to run it. Now, the parameters box will open, and on those parameters box, you need to fill up all those input here. Okay, and to save a little bit of time on the video, you have all the description of all inputs on the website. And so on the page where you initiated that video, underneath the videos, there are the input definitions. Please read those carefully in all of them and understand how they work. Okay, it's fairly simple and straightforward, but still you need to read carefully and make sure that you understand the settings. Then you can practice on your platform. Okay, now it's possible to put numbers here, any numbers, 25, let's say, just for you to show that we can record presets. So this one we could say test 1. You could be putting anything on your inputs parameters here. When you change something, then you can rename the preset and save it. Now what you have is a default test 1 and test 1. Whoops, I named it the same. Okay, so let's go with the first one. Sorry. So I have one that is test 1. The other one, test 1, will change its name for test 2. Save it again. And now, whoops, we'll use this one and remove it. Okay, so there's the default. There's this test 1, which is the test we're going to be using. and the sample test 2 that we did earlier. So you can have multiple different settings. You can have you will see for different pairs and all that, and save it to save time the next time you want to use this tool on any charts. Okay, so for today we're going to use a stop loss of 30, a take profit of 15, a break-even trigger at, let's put it at 7 flat, and at a BE at 1, and so on. Okay, so these are the settings that we have for the moment, and just to make more sound triggering, we'll calculate every 1 minute here. Okay, so when you read the parameters descriptions or definitions, you will understand all of those. Okay, so pause the video, go and read that, and come back. Now, when we say run,
inputs recognized.
The system just told us that it recognized the input that we did. Okay, we now have the little green arrow next to the managing orders here, so it means it's active. Now, it is copyright to molecule6.com, starting the managing orders program for Euro USD. Okay, so it's because we chose for it to be triggering only on this pair. It's possible to trigger on all pairs. Okay, so I will be discussing that in a separate video, because at the moment there's a little bug inside the platform that prevents us from using it for multiple pairs on a single platform. The way around this limitation for the moment is you just need to open 2 different JForex platforms, and one with, let's say, Euro USD, and another one with the pound dollar, for example. And then you can set on those 2 different platforms different settings and have it managed on each individual platform at the same time on the same account. Okay, eventually all you need to do is just make copies of the managing orders and say managing orders blah 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 advance 1, then 2, then 3, rename it in your strategy here. Just rename the file, save it, rename it, and so on, and then you can from the platform, a single platform, you will be able to see different names. It could be one for Euro USD, one for pound, and so on. And you will see all the descriptions, and then you could activate or deactivate managing order for those pairs that you are using most of the time. Okay, so I will do a separate video for that. It will be attached to the website very soon. If you don't see it at the moment, it will soon come when the update is done on the JForex platform by Dukascopy. Okay, so we have it set up for ready for it to be triggered. It's afternoon at the moment. Market is very quiet. I will trigger it as thinking that probably it will go up. I will take a chance. There's no scientific move at the moment. I just want to show you how it is working. Okay, so if I decide to take a position, I just go and say I've set it to 2 million, and or it could be smaller. Here you can put a smaller position. I trade usually with large position, but just be careful to set it at the right level here, and then you click on, let's say, buy. Now it will
USD buy.